Hello, everyone, and welcome to the One Man Renegade Podcast YouTube channel. I'm your host, the Honorable Greg B., and we are still working our way through 1994-95 Topps Stadium Club Series 1. Yes, we're still continuing our trip down memory lane, and we're still in 1994. Again, if you haven't watched the previous videos, go check it out up there. While you're at it, hit that subscribe button, hit the like and the share. Hit the dislike if you really feel necessary, but if you do, head on down the comments below and let me know what you didn't like about this. But if you did like it, let me know what you did. Maybe if you remember anything about this product from back in the day, opening it up, or maybe what your favorite card is from this set, or what I opened, or whatever the case may be. Maybe you like the inserts. I don't know. Maybe you got that Reggie Miller autograph card. I don't know. But we're still we're still trying to find a Jason Kidd rookie card. We did get the Grant Hill. It is right here. We're still looking for some inserts and star cards and all that fun stuff, and maybe the Reggie Miller autograph. Be really cool if you could. Again, 94-95, kind of a weird year for sports in general. Not because of no playing for basketball, like hockey and baseball, but Michael Jordan wasn't playing, or then did play this year and was doing baseball, but then came back towards the end of the year. But because he didn't play the year before, there's no Michael Jordan cards in this product, or any product for that matter. So yeah, that's kind of weird, but we continue on our journey as we look for inserts, rookies, and the first day card. I still haven't found the first day card. It's possible I completely missed it. Very possible, but yeah. So again, check out all my links down below for my podcast, my blog, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Also, if you want to get a pad like this for yourself, there's information down there below for that. Yeah. So let's get cracking, opening. Now, when I say cracking, I do actually mean cracking, because you have to crack these cards open a little bit. Unfortunately, they're sticking together, as is the case with a lot of cards from the mid to late 90s and early 2000s. They stick together. Even even just Stadium Club in general has been notoriously bad for sticking together. I mean, you find some of those early 90s Stadium Club, they'll stick together. They had this cool UV coating that was all the blast and made it a little shiny and cool. But then years later, they all stuck together. Muggsy Bogues. Start off with Muggsy Bogues. Popeye Jones, whose son is Seth Jones, that plays in the NHL right now. Fun little fact. Then we get Hubert Davis and Anthony Bonner. I don't believe he's related to Matt Bonner, but yeah. Mitch Richmond. let's just keep moving on. Mookie Blaylock, which if you missed the last video, explained what the Mookie Blaylock. Oh, this is a different card from last time. There's weird like different cards. This one is like there's like a through the glass. Yeah, these ones are different. There's like two different versions of a lot of guys. It's just confusing me. But Mookie Blaylock, obviously, his name was the original name for Pearl Jam, and they changed it, but he was number 10, so that's why their first album's number is named 10. Isaiah Ryder, Gary Grant. Then we got Karl Malone, Kevin Willis. We got a Dikembe Mutombo, some sort of insert. I'm going to do my best to try to... Well, we'll work on that. Joel Mashburn. He's stuck real good. Try to we got Irvin Johnson on the back of him, not Irving Magic Johnson, not to be confused with him, but Irvin Johnson. Yeah, these are really stuck together. That's unfortunate, because I feel like that's whatever that card is from it. This looks like some sort of insert, cool insert card, and I can't get it unstuck to Irvin Johnson. Oh well, let's move on, because that's gonna just absolutely ruin the card. But let's move on. Next pack. I'll try at the end of the video, maybe try to undo that. Some unfortunateness, and this pack does not want to come apart. All right, what do we got here? Got Alonzo Mourning. Then we got Mark Macon, a checklist card. Jeff Turner. Got school teammates, Alabama, the Charles Bureau and Robert Ory. Then we got Michigan State, Scott Skiles, Kevin Willis. And then we got more cards stuck together, including BJ Armstrong, and then Patrick Ewing and Reggie Williams, Georgetown teammates. Mookie Blaylock again. Detlef Shrimp, Anthony Hardaway, stuck to Larry Stewart, and then Johnny Dawkins. All right, keep going. Try to unstick these cards as best I can, but unfortunately, it just, it's just the times, the way they made these cards, they didn't think of the future. We got Doug Christie, Greg Anthony. Then we got Benoit Benjamin. I think he was pronounced Benoit, but I'm not 100% sure. Cedric Sabalas won a slam dunk contest 1 year. I forget what year it was. I think he did a blindfolded slam dunk, if I remember correctly. BJ Armstrong, Greg Graham, Gary Grant, Xavier McDaniel, James Worthy. Then we got Christian Laettner. Oh, we got a super team card. The Bulls. Unfortunately, this has seen better days. It's a bit rough around the edges. But super team card. Now, this would be better, I guess, if it had Jordan on it. But, of course, like I mentioned, this is one of the years that Jordan was not playing. Then we got Dennis Rodman, who is actually covered in some of the Bulls stuff there, which is appropriate because he'd be on the Bulls the next year. And then Luke Longley to finish up the Bulls stuff. So, yeah. So, unfortunately, some of the condition of these cards isn't the greatest just because of the time and how long they've been sitting around and getting stuck together and all sorts of fun stuff. I mean, a lot of this stuff's not worth a ton, and obviously that hurts it. That kind of sticking togetherness. We have Patrick Ewing, John Barry, Vern Fleming, Lionel Simmons, Greg Graham, Rex Chapman, followed up by Loy Vaught. Don't remember Loy Vaught. John Stockton, obviously a Hall of Famer. We got Wayman Tisdale, Grant Long, checklist card, Spud Webb, who is one of the shortest players, but not the shortest player, as we talked about Muggsy Bogues earlier in an earlier video. But he was only 5'7", so that's pretty short. And George Lynch. All right, moving on. I really hope it's not like this through a lot of these 90s and early 2000s packs I opened, because I got a lot to go through, because a lot of this stuff I'd never opened, and maybe with reason. But hopefully, we get some cards, or we get some stuff that's not too bad. Destiny and Dynasty insert, but obviously a lot of paper lost there, unfortunately, for Derek Coleman, Clarence Witherspoon, Haywood Workman, Xavier McDaniel, got Steve Smith, then teammates of Chris Mullin and Mark Jackson, then teammates of Olajuwon and Clyde Drexler for Houston. We got Eric Montross rookie card. Of course, he played for the Celtics. I remember him pretty well. Rex Chapman, Mitch Richmond. We got Lucius Harris, Popeye Jones again, and Tom Hammonds. And we're down to our last pack for this time around. If you missed the previous videos, go check those out. And we'll be back in a couple more weeks for the rounding out and finishing off this last stack. But obviously go check out all my other videos. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Check out my other links and all that goodness. But let's check out this last pack and see what we can find. And then I'll take another stab at that Dikembe Mutombo insert card, whatever that is, to see if I can get it unattached. But we start off, we got Rodney Rogers, a checklist card, Scottie Pippen. That's the first time I've seen Scottie Pippen card. Then we got Dennis Rodman, Terry Mills, Tom Gugliotta, Reggie Miller, not the autograph version, unfortunately. Charles Oakley, even if it was, though, how bad would it be stuck together? That's the other thing that I worry about, too. Eric Montross again. And then we got Mookie Blaylock again. Muggsy Bogues, I was just discussing how short he is. Johnny Dawkins and Tom Chambers to round things up. So again, we still haven't got the Jason Kidd. We're still looking for the Jason Kidd. We did get the Grant Hill. Still no Eddie Jones either. I mean, that's kind of like the next tier down of rookies. But see if we can... I don't know exactly what insert the season even is. But it's just... It does not... Irvin Johnson just does not want to come off of this. And there's like no room to spare. Oh, maybe. Oh, it's really stuck. Yeah, this is not happening, unfortunately. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that didn't work out well. Yeah, that's just ruined. It was a Rising Stars card, but oh boy. No, well that's a bummer. Because I think we only got one of those per box, right? Rising Stars, yeah. And that was it. And the Dikembe Mutombo, that would have been a decent one too, I think. But of course, it's ruined by the old 1990s UV coating garbage or whatever they called it. Super gloss that just would ultimately all just stick together in the end. That's unfortunate. But come back in a couple weeks when we finish this up, and then maybe we'll move on to 95 and have a little better luck with the stickiness, I guess. Well, that sounded disgusting. But anyways, with the cards sticking together, I think should have been a better way to phrase that. But anyways, thank you for watching, and come back next time. Bye.